How's it going, everybody? Today I wanted to discuss the main differences between commercial auto insurance and personal auto insurance here in Michigan, and also some considerations if you are trying to decide between the two different types of policies, commercial or personal. Thank you for stopping by. My name is Brian Gutowski. I'm an independent insurance agent based here in the state of Michigan, Metro Detroit specifically, and I work with businesses on their commercial insurance programs, as well as helping families and individuals with their personal insurance, their home, their auto insurance as well. My goal with this channel is to pass on a little bit of educational information to you so that you can make more informed decisions around your insurance, whether it's for yourself, your business, or your family, and overall help answer any questions that you might have. So let's get into it. First, let's talk about personal auto insurance. This type of policy is designed for vehicles that are being used for personal activities like errands, commuting to work, or maybe taking a road trip. If your vehicle is being occasionally used for business purposes, a personal auto insurance policy still might be adequate, but it is very important to check with the insurance company to make sure that you are fully covered, because some insurance companies do have more restrictions than others. Now, when it comes to deciding whether a personal auto insurance or commercial auto insurance policy is right, first let's consider how the vehicle is titled. If a vehicle is titled to a business, that's a strong indicator that a commercial auto insurance policy should probably be in place. But if the vehicle is titled in an individual name, a personal auto insurance policy might be more appropriate. Next is to consider how the vehicle is being used. If the majority of the vehicle's use is going to be used for business purposes, like transporting goods, products, making deliveries, or if it's regularly used by multiple employees, then a commercial auto insurance policy probably would make more sense. Commercial auto insurance policies are designed to cover business activities and the higher risks associated with them. So it is important when a vehicle is being primarily used for business purposes to have a commercial auto insurance policy in place. Another item to consider is business branding, and if you're hauling any trailers or equipment, anything of that nature. If the vehicle is branded with your business's logo or advertising, then it is much more likely to be considered a business vehicle. And if a vehicle is often going to be hauling, towing trailers, carrying heavy equipment, or anything of that nature for the business, then a commercial auto insurance policy is probably right in that circumstance as well. In many of these situations, personal auto policies will have limitations on the coverage that they will provide, and in some cases and circumstances, a personal auto policy could potentially deny a claim if there is one. Now for some differences between the actual two policy types. First is going to be the coverage limits and coverage types that are offered on each policy. Commercial auto insurance policies will generally offer higher liability limits and also more coverages that are tailored to a business's needs. This can include hired and non-owned auto coverage and liability for transporting clients or employees. Another factor is employee use. I briefly mentioned it earlier, but if employees are going to be driving the vehicle regularly or even occasionally, a commercial auto insurance policy will provide coverage for them in those circumstances. While personal auto insurance policies will typically only cover the named insured and their household members. Next is business equipment and inventory. These are items that can also be covered on a commercial policy and are not typically offered to even be covered on a personal auto insurance policy. So this is crucial if your business and that vehicle is transporting any of its own products or maybe products for clients or business partners. And then last is the cost differences. Commercial auto insurance policies tend to be more expensive because they are offering higher limits, higher coverages, and it is designed to cover additional risks and liabilities that businesses typically take on, but depending on the type of business operation and everything like that, the cost difference might not even be that much. So overall, it is very important to consider all these factors, like how the vehicle is titled, how the vehicle is going to be being used, whether there's any branding on it, if it's hauling anything, and if you do need the additional coverages that come with a commercial policy. These are all factors that are important when deciding which policy is right. And again, if you have the wrong policy in place, like a personal auto insurance policy, when it should be a commercial policy, you could run into a situation where a claim is denied, and that is the last thing that you want. So thank you for watching, and if you have any additional questions about your auto insurance and whether your vehicle should be insured on a commercial or personal policy, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love the opportunity to work with you and see if our team can help. There are a lot of ways to get a hold of me, and they should all be in the description below. Please feel free to text, call, email, reach out on social media, whatever is easiest. And if you have any questions about insurance, whether it's personal, commercial, insurance in general, please feel free to leave them below. I would love to help answer those as well. So thank you again.